Emma. You can learn more about that in my flip through video, but essentially we each have one.
Hi everyone, my name is Tony Fox. Welcome to my channel and Mrs. Fox's Plans. So today you can probably gather I'm trying to actually get some of my fountain pens inked up. So I use my Kaweco Sports in my journal, so I'm trying to get some of them inked up. I've changed the nib in a couple of them and the ink's not coming through, so I'm trying to sort out why that's happening. And my two Pilot Vanishing Point Decimos have run out of ink, so I need to re-ink those. So if that's something that you'd like to watch, and can't say there won't be ink spills because there generally is, then please stay and enjoy the video. And if you are a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. And if you're new to me, then you might want to consider subscribing. I'd love it if you did. And then press the bell button to be alerted for when I upload more videos. So welcome. Okay, let's start by re-inking my Kaweco Sports Macciato. The reason I'm going with the green ink in this is because in my commonplace planner I choose an ink for the month, and this is the ink that I have chosen, and as you can see it's run out. So just trying to make sure I get the ink off the barrel. It appears that I've already got it on the gloves. I'm not sure whether or not gloves are a good thing, but I do know that generally I end up with ink all over my hands. You can probably see there's already ink on my hands. So yeah, anyway, let's see what we can do. Let's try and clean that off. It's just got ink everywhere, just by me touching it. Oh, this is really not working out well, is it? What I might do, I've got a number of these gloves because I make such a meal out of it. But nonetheless, I can probably clean this up afterwards. So that's my, oh goodness, my Macciato in green. Just try and keep it away from the white. There's some more there. I'm no expert, let me tell you. I'm very rank amateur when it comes to re-inking my pens, but I know that one is done. Let's get that one out of the way. I think I'm going to change my gloves because this green ink is really, really annoying. I might just get rid of all of that. As you can see, already got ink all over me. So how do you guys redo your pens when you have to re-ink them? The Kaweco Sports is just so easy to re-ink because you just change the cartridges. I do have converters and things, but I don't really tend to use them with these guys because I don't mind the inks that come with them because I've got quite a few, as you can see. So when I want to do other colour inks, like maybe my Ferris wheel and things, I use other pens. I've got quite a large collection considering I've only been collecting fountain pens. Wow, look at that, I've ripped them already. It's really just my fingers that I want to protect. Yeah, so I've got quite a big collection of fountain pens. I've got one that's missing and I don't know where it's gone, but these are my currently inked. So these are all my Twisbies. I think I've only bought 2 brand new, which is this one and this one. These ones I bought new, and I've had them for quite some time. This was actually my very first pen, my TWSBI. I love this pen. This is my Diamond 580. I love her. She's generally always got purple ink, because I bought a purple ink when I actually got her. And obviously I love my white and rose gold TWSBI, and she normally always has a black ink I like to put in her. This one is the newest to my collection in blue. I got this one at a D-stash, and straight away inked her up with blue. This one I got it as a D-stash some time ago. She's got green for... I'd like to get a light green if I can for that one. And of course my pink. So these ones are my... These ones here are the Echoes, as you know. And this one here has got a nice pink in it. So... let's just keep going, shall we? I'm pretty sure that oh gosh, I need another cloth. That this one should be okay. I did this one recently. Yep, she's okay. So this has got the normal Kaweco, I think they just call it purple. In fact, I don't think that there's any colours written on any of the Kaweco boxes. So she's okay. You're okay. I think this one should be okay. I think I did her recently. I changed the nib on this one. So yep, I've put a blue in this one. I love the blue in this one. I might grab some paper. A pad and oh gosh, have a look. We've got lots and lots of paper here. I just want to get some white paper. There's sticky notes. Some I don't want to waste. Oh, here we go. I've got some here. Got so much on my desk. I've just come upstairs from downstairs. I do a lot of planning in my lounge room at night while I'm watching TV with my fiance. And I generally bring things up backwards and forwards. I'm going to do a big pen swatch thing today. Okay, so what's this? This is the newest of my Kaweco. These two I bought from Officeworks here in Australia. Officeworks is a bit like your what's it called? Something Depot or Staples, like just basically your stationery shops over there. Stationery supermarkets, really. So these two were at Officeworks, but they came with medium nibs. For some reason, a lot of shops, if they're only just going to stock just the basic of any brand, whether it be Kaweco or Lamy, they normally go with a medium nib. I can't write with a medium nib. I like to have a fine point or an extra fine point. So then someone was destashing some nibs, and so I've changed all mine over. So this one here is, so these ones are medium nibs. This one is a medium nib. So I've got 2 medium nibs and 1 extra fine nib. So I've got one to change over, but these, all my other Kawecos have good ones. So I do have a spare nib. So these are all cleaned up, ready to be changed over if I shall need them. So yes, let's just see what colour we have here. I don't know, as I said, I think they just call blue, light blue. So yeah, that's a very pretty blue. So that one is fine. That has plenty of ink. This one here, I think, yep, by the looks of it, it's got plenty of ink, and it's got the brown. Let's have a look at the brown. Yep, Very nice, love that. Don't mind that brown actually, it's very nice. Let's have a look at the macchiato and make sure that that's working. Yep. Now, my problem child has been this one. I can't seem to get this one to work, and I think it's got a full ink. Let's press down, make sure that it's in. Yeah, see, I can't get it to work. It was working before, so it's definitely something to do with me changing out the nib. So let's pull it apart. So there appears to be ink on the thing, and there's definitely ink on the nib. Okay, let's try and clean that a bit. Okay, and we have to put these back. It's very delicate, and you've just got to be very careful you don't do anything to the top of the nib. Okay. Oops, is it the right way? Yep, has to be. Just see if that is the correct way to put them. See, novice. Yep, that looks like it's about right. Okay, let's see. Generally with these, I find the best way to get them to punch through that that little reservoir to make sure that the ink goes through is I push down this way. They're a bit of a bugger sometimes, as you can see. I'm having trouble with this one, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on with this one. We still can't seem to get it to right. I wonder if I should change inks. If that will help. There you go. Did you hear the click? That was perfect. Oops, keep getting my glove caught in there. Might just wait a little bit and see if that comes. I might just give it a little bit of gravity. Okay, I've got myself a cup of tea here. I might just have a little bit of a sip before it goes cold. Too late, already cold. Okay, might leave that one and see if we can get that ink to start moving. In the meantime, we can do these. I do have a spare Kaweco ink that I can use if I want to put any one of these in. Okay, let's do my mother first. This is a limited edition pen that I got from Hobonichi in Japan. You could only buy this if you were a resident of Japan. I actually got it through a supplier. This company buys on behalf of you and then ships it over for you when they've got everything together. So I bought a few things that you could only get Japan only when I did my Kaweco Hobonichi order. So it was good because I managed to get a few different things that I wanted, and this was one of them. I wanted the limited edition. I wanted the black matte, and then when I saw that this was available, I just thought, well, why not? Why not? I wonder if I should just put black in that one. Maybe, because I don't really have a lot of black pens. So let's clean the nib. Just got a little bit of water here, just to show you. Just got a little bit of water. Give it a bit of a shake and see how it goes. you could do a full dip and make sure that it's all clean. You can still see a little bit of purple. These nibs are very, very fragile, so I try not to touch them too much. The other thing too, I don't stress too much, because when I'm changing colour, I have an expectation that the old colour will bleed through, so I'm pretty sure we'll get colour come through from the old colour that was in there, and that doesn't concern me too much. Eventually it will be a solid black. I'm not such a perfectionist when it comes to colours in my my ink colours. Okay, so there we go. That was a good push. That was good. These ones have their own little seal, which is great. And then hopefully this is a go. Oh, geez, look at all of the ink coming out of that. That's just pushed all of the ink out. I don't know if you noticed that. Oops. Have I got it the right way? No, I do not. I think it's misleading when you notice that you've got the the nib's out. You've got this part here. It automatically think that you're the other way around, because it's unusual to have them on the bottom. So if you've used these pens, I love them. I've got these both, the extra fine, and they're just such a beautiful pen to write with. I really enjoy writing with them. So this is my, there you go, see that's the mother. Pilot Decimo. Oh, there's quite a lot left in it. And I'll put a black ink. It's a Decimo Vanishing point. I wonder if that was just a, it's definitely there's a black ink. Well, there you go. We'll see how long that goes. But I'm very happy that she's working again, because there was nothing coming out of that one. And this one here will be tossed. Okay, next. Let's see, what do we have here? This one's a little bit different, because this one's actually got the convert. So we're going to have to clean this one out. So this is how I do it, is I bring it up, and hopefully we'll get a little bit, I don't know if you can see that there, a little bit of water there, and then just push it back through, push it out, bring some more in, a little bit water. The water should be changing colour, as you see, you drip it through. This could take quite a while with these ones here. I like to get it till it's clear, which means that I'll probably have to, well, I will have to get some clean water. Yep, it's getting lighter and lighter. I don't know which one. I was thinking of trying one of the Ferris wheel plus a Ferris wheel press inks in there and seeing how we go. I'm not sure whether or not I should be worried about some of the shimmer ink, but let's have a look. So here we have 3. We have Spandina Rose, Queen Alum, or Bathurst Blue Denim. The blue denim sounds interesting, but then I tend to go with a very similar colour to the body of the pen. I don't know if that's something that you do. But let's have a look. So, which one should we try? Or should we just make it a mystery? Look at that. Don't know if you can see that. Look at that. I'm just concerned about whether or not that might actually clog up the pen. Don't know. Has anyone had any experience with that? It'd be interesting. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Isn't that one beautiful? So this is Queen Alum Sparkling. Okay, let's see how we go. Okay, so we've got nothing in there, no. It's not a very big push. Again, not a very big push. It's a bit better. Okay, one more try. A little bit more of a fill. Sometimes it takes about 2 or 3 goes for you to get a fair amount of ink in, I find. Yeah, with this it's hard. Like, I mean, I could pull the whole thing apart, but by doing that, then I've got to reassemble it. So let's just see. I think we should be good to go with this one. Oh, that's straight away, because that wasn't the colour that was in there. Vanishing point. Decimo. It's funny, it's I have a feeling that some of the glittering, I don't know if you can see how it's not like a nice smooth, like, see how they're the same nib, and see how this is like not tracking smooth. And I'm just wondering if that is to do with the glitter. I wonder if you can see that. Oh, you can see it. You notice it. I don't know if it shows up in the camera, but you can actually just see on the edges the glitter. So that's, wow, that's very special. Well, I'm hoping it doesn't block up my nib, but for the time being, there is only a little amount in there, so I might leave that in there. So that is the ink for that one, and I'll put these little babies back in here. Wow. That is those, and I might put one away. I've got quite a few, as I said, the Kaweco, I've got them stored in these. I've got a converter for the Kaweco Sports, so if I want to do those, I've got, as you know, I've got a couple of nibs, got a couple of different colours here. Got a black that's just about done. So I could change over for the vanishing point. I could change to some of these. Some of these are for unusual pens, which I don't have. I also have in another box, I've got some samples, lots and lots of different little samples that I got from Larry Post. So like 2 mil. Yeah, so I've got a few samples here just to decide which ones to get. I also got a trio of the Pilot. Where's my Pilot trio? Oh, this is the converter for the vanishing point. So I do have another one for my other pen, but I kind of like the having to use the cartridges every now and then. Cartridges are they're a bit easier, a bit lazy when it comes to those type of things. Oh look, here's another one. This is for, which pen is this for? I'm not sure, but I'm sure I'll find out. That should go in here. The other thing that's missing is I did have a Sailor pen. And she's gone missing, so I'm not sure where she is. I'll show you my trio of the Pilot Iroshizuku, I think it is. So these are the different colours that I've got, and funnily enough, I do have the larger version of the Fuyu Shogun. Not sure how you say that. The Fuyu Shogun. So I've got the larger one of that. So these are 2 new ones. So just to trial, I got these. These were very economical. So it's good to have in the smaller sizes. I just find getting the very, very large size of the ink bottles are probably a little bit wasteful, because I know that probably not going to get through them, which is a bit of a shame. So I don't know if I'll be buying the larger bottles anymore. I think I'll just, if I'm changing or getting any inks, I'll probably get the smaller ones. And I'm a bit keen to try a few more Ferris wheel press. Okay, so now how do I get it all back together? So, oops, I think it sits there. And then the other one can sit in there. And I also put all my refills that I can find in here for my other pens, because I just want to be able to say that this is where all of the ink is if I need to find it. So that is my fountain pen inks. So if you liked what you saw today, if you could give me a thumbs up, and if you want to know what I'm up to next, if you can press the subscribe button and press the bell to be notified when I do another video. I will be doing pen swatching a little bit later on today.